So in this video, we are going to learn how to send Slack message when new KanbanFlow tasks are created. Now suppose guys you are using KanbanFlow to create and manage all the tasks for your team and yourself. And you want whenever a new task is created in KanbanFlow, you want to add that same task or share the details of the same task on your Slack channel to update your team members. Now guys, let me tell you, you can completely automate this process. So the trigger of this automation will be creating a new task in KanbanFlow. And the action will be sharing the same task details as a channel message on your Slack channel. Now guys, how you can set up this automation? To know this, you have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you will get a free sign-up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. And after reaching to this dashboard, just click on Create Workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as KanbanFlow to Slack. And then, just a second, and then just click on Create. Now we can see that our workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we have 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with the trigger window. So the idea here is, first, we have to get the details of the data of new task which we are creating in KanbanFlow in Pabbly Connect. So we are going to connect our KanbanFlow account with Pabbly Connect and get those details. And after that, using Pabbly Connect, we are going to send those new task details as a channel message on our Slack channel. So let's begin. Now here in trigger window, in choose app, search for KanbanFlow. Just select it. And after that, it is asking us for the trigger event. So in trigger event, from the drop down, select new task as the trigger event. After selecting a trigger event, click on connect and select add new connection. Now here guys, we have to connect our KanbanFlow account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we have to enter the API token of KanbanFlow account. Now guys, you must be thinking how you can get this API token, this API key. To get it, just go to your KanbanFlow account and on the right side, here you can see the menu option. You just have to open your board and after that, just go to this menu option and click on settings. After clicking on settings, here on the left side, you can see an option of API and webhooks. Just click on it and here you can see the API token option. Just click on this add API token button, give this token a name, for example, test Pabbly, this is the name I am giving. And then here it is asking us for the permission. So what are the permission you want to give to this token? So I want to give this token a permission of read task, create task, update task, delete task, and all of those things. If you want to change the permission, you can also do that. And then just click on add. So in this way, just now you can see that we have added a new API token. We have generated a new API token. Just click on the show button, copy this API token from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. And then just click on save. So as we click on save, we will see our KanbanFlow account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, here it is asking us for the name. And the help text below it says enter webhook name for reference. So we just have to give a reference name to the webhook URL which we will be adding. So for example, I'll name it as testing. And then just click on save and send test request. After clicking on save and send test request, here it is showing us waiting for response. It has not changed to waiting for response. Now this means Pabbly Connect is waiting to get some response, some data from KanbanFlow of a new task. So let's do it. We will go to our KanbanFlow account and we are going to create a new task over here. So let's create a task in this list named as to do. Just click on this add button, give this task a name. For example, I'll name it as HubSpot integration. Then let's change the color, for example, to blue. Add a member. For example, I have this member demo. Let's add this member. Do you want to add a label? You can also do that. Let's add a description as well. We have to integrate HubSpot CRM site Pabbly Connect. So this is just a random task which I'm creating right now in KanbanFlow. After creating or entering the details of the task, just click on this save and close. So right now we have added a new task in our KanbanFlow account. And as we add this task, we will see the details of this task will be immediately captured or received inside Pabbly Connect. So we'll go to Pabbly Connect, and yes, earlier it was showing us waiting for response, but now it has successfully received the response. And in this response, we can see the details of the task. So we will just scroll down in this response and we will see the details, all the details of the task. We have the name of the task, we have the description of the task, then after that we can have the color, and also other details. If you add some kind of deadlines or due dates to this task or any other details, you will get all of those details, all of those data in this response as well. And also we have the timestamp that at what date and time this task was created. Now this means the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed. We have successfully received the new task details from KanbanFlow inside Pabbly Connect. Now after this, let's move to step 2. And in step 2, we have to send these same details on our Slack channel as a channel message. Now to do so, just scroll down, come to our action window, and here in Choose App, search for Slack. Just a second, Slack it is, just select it. And then in action event from the drop down, we have to select the action event as send channel message. Just select it, click on connect, and select add new connection. Now guys, we have to connect our Slack account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, click on this connect with Slack button, and then the first thing it asks us is the connection type, the token type. So we have two different types of token available to make this connection. First one is the user-based token and second one is the bot-based token. What is the difference between user-based token and bot-based token? You can click on this hyperlink over here. It will redirect to a page and here you can check the difference as well. Right now, I'm just taking an example of user-based token. Click on save. Then guys, because I have already logged into my Slack account in my browser, Pabbly Connect has detected the same account and it is asking us for the authorization permission. Click on allow and now we will see our Slack account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is the channel, that on which channel in our Slack account we want to send this message. So on my Slack account, we can see there is a list of different channels which I have created, out of which there is a channel named as new task. And in this channel, I want to send the new task details from KanbanFlow using this automation. So in the drop down below channel, you can see a list of all the channels which you have, out of which you start to select the channel on which you want to send this message. So let's select new task as the channel. Now after this, here you can see that we have the next field of message. And in this field, we have to actually create the message which we want to send on our Slack channel for every new task created in KanbanFlow. So here guys, let's start creating our message. I want my message to be hello team. Hello team, we have a new task name, description, color and created date and time. So this is the kind of message, these are the details of a new task which I want to send on my Slack channel whenever a new task is created. Now after creating this message guys, in front of task name, I want to mention the name of the task which I have just now created. So from KanbanFlow, we have received the response and in this response, you can see the name of the task as well. So from these responses, we have to basically map this response of task name over here in the message or in front of task name. So here in front of this, just give it a space. And to map this guys, the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field where you want to map the task and in the drop down below, you can see a list of all the responses which you have in KanbanFlow. And then from these responses, select the response of task name and it will be mapped over here. In a similar way, we have to map other details as well, whatever data or the details of a new task you want to send in the message. Like I want to send a description, so just click here and from the drop down, map the response of the description of the task. Then after that, let's select the response of color and map it. So map the response of color and at last the date and time. So this is the timestamp that at what date and time this task was created. So in this way, basically, you can create any kind of message according to your choice and you can map any data of a new task which we have received from KanbanFlow inside Pabbly Connect. You can basically map any data over here. Now, after creating your message, the next field we have is of image URL. So if you want to send some kind of images with this message, you can also send it. You just have to enter the URL, the link of that image over here in this field. And if you are sending an image, what name you want to give to that particular image, that you can enter over here in the next field of image alt text. Then it is asking us for the bot name, that what is the name of the bot who is going to share this message. So all of these fields are not mandatory, not required over here. So you can just ignore these fields for now. So instead of bot name, you can also enter the name of the bot which is going to share the message. So right now, but I'm ignoring all of these fields, I will just scroll down and click on this save and send test request button. Now after clicking on save and send test request, here you can see that we have received some response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the message which we have created over here with the details of a new task from KanbanFlow is now sent on our Slack channel. So let's check it. We will go to a Slack channel. And yes guys, here you can see that we have a new message over here on our channel which says hello team. Okay, so I just misspelled hello. So let me correct it. Hello team. Just click on save. So message says hello team, we have a new task. Task name HubSpot integration. Description, we have to integrate HubSpot CRM inside Pabbly Connect. Color is blue and created date and time is this is the date and time at which this task was created. Now this means guys, the workflow which we have created in Pabbly Connect is working perfectly fine. Now every time we get a new task in KanbanFlow, automatically the details of the task will be shared as a channel message on our Slack channel. Now guys, after setting up this automation, we have to just test this automation once. So what we are going to do, we are going to create a new task in our KanbanFlow account. So let's click on this plus button and give this task a name as, for example, real-time test. So this is the name of the task. Then let's change the color, for example, to orange. Add a member. This is the member to whom I'm assigning. Then we have to enter the description. So the description is, we are just testing this automation. And then if you want to add some other details, you can also do that. If not, just ignore it. And after entering these details, click on this save and close. So just now we have added a new task in our KanbanFlow board. And we will see as this task is added, automatically within seconds, the details of this task will be shared as a message on our Slack channel. So let's check it. Let's check our Slack channel. And yes, here you can see that we have the same message with the same details. We have the message as, hello team, we have a new task, task name, real-time test, task description, we are just testing this automation. The color is orange and this is the date and time, that at what date and time we have created this task. Now this means guys, the automation workflow which we have created in this video is working perfectly fine. So not just these applications guys, you can connect plenty of other applications using Pabbly Connect. And guys, one more important thing, you will find the clone link of the same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this workflow for free. Also let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
If you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can post them on forum.pabbly.com. So if this video was helpful to you, you can obviously like this video, comment down your suggestion, and don't forget to share it with others. So guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.